Good morning. So, this has been a weird week. So, taking a couple days off from work and everything else. And thinking yesterday was Friday. My time is all off. So, let's see if I'm back on track today. So, what are we doing here? My name's Jamie with MyTarot, and this is our daily reflection, a chance to hold a mirror up to ourselves and see what we might have going on, or look at it as having the universe hold a mirror up to us. So we can check in with a daily reflection, a morning meditation, anything you want to call it. So, here we are as I listen to the cards like they're the sounds of the ocean. Which reminds us we can take a breath. And feet flat on the floor, butt comfortable, shoulders relaxed, neck relaxed. It's that one time out of the day where we can say, you know what, I can take 15 minutes and just breathe. And see what the cards have to say. That sound is really relaxing for me. I remember learning how to shuffle like this. And then once it became natural and just instinct, I could just sit back and listen to it. And it really does trigger saying it's time to just stop and slow down. So, here we are, and I am going to make our 3 stacks. Each one of these, separate thread going out to the universe, each one a different thought or conversation. Each one, if you believe in the multiverse, is like a path, because each one of these is a different conversation. It'll lead us down a different path. Today, let's take the top stack. Let's see what might be right in front of us and we don't even see it. I'm going to do our 3 in 1. And then flip each one over individually like they're the page of a book. So yesterday was interesting because we had the 4 major cards, not the minors. We had 4 majors. And today we're starting with the Hierophant reversed. So, the Hierophant, also known as the Pope. So if we think about things like churches and other institutions, they're the ones that set down rules. They're the ones that create the traditions. And when it's reversed, it's when maybe sometimes we get locked into these rules, locked into these traditions, when we need to think out of the box. And with the Hierophant, it's not about thinking out of the box. So, what's our next card? Okay, these cards are oh yeah, it's 50-50. So, okay, so now we have the 6 of Wands. And so 6s are about improvement, harmony, things getting better. Wands are fire and energy. And this card is traditionally known as kind of a victory card. I look at it as that if the numerology goes from 1 to 10, 6 means that you've crossed that hump. But again, this is reversed. So it is about not being able to progress forward. Things not going our way. And then we have the Devil card. So here's where, particularly when I'm teaching, no cards are all good or all bad. So the Devil card. The devil card is essentially the harms we do ourselves or others. It's our bad habits. It's those things that we do and we say to ourselves, why did I do that again? But this is reversed. And again, this deck is 50-50. So we've got 3 reversals. So let's look at this story here of there are these things and these rules that we're supposed to follow that hamper us. But maybe that's not necessarily a bad thing. Maybe that thinking things are different, maybe things slowing us down will have an end result of us making a realization. Because if the devil card is about our bad habits, things we do to harm ourselves, maybe we make a realization, because this is reversed. This is about realizing those bad habits, realizing those harms that we do, realize those things that get us in trouble. So before I flip over this card, it just kind of reminds me, I used to have somebody that would say to me, to piss me off, I think, but when I'm running late and it seems like every jerk in the world knows that I'm running late when I'm in my car, and so they all coordinate in a conspiracy. All the bad drivers pull out in front of me to make sure that they make it even worse. So we know that's just nature. That's not what the guy told me. We just know that if I'm running late, then every jerk in the world's going to get on the road and block me. No, what it was is that, let's say that I'm trying to get someplace and I miss my exit, and it's going to make me 10 minutes late. And what he would say is that, what if your higher power knew that if you had taken that ramp, that you would have gotten into a serious accident at the bottom? And so by giving you a blind eye and missing your exit, what if your higher power is saying, I'm not ready for you to have that wreck or that accident, or I want to save you from it? And he said, if you look at it like that, then missing that exit is actually a blessing. So we can be grateful that there is a power greater than ourselves that could say, I don't want you to go down that ramp because of the negative things that could happen. We look at it as a positive, even though we see it as a negative. Here we see this negative here with fighting the institutions, not being able to do what we do, but we learn this positive from it. We learn something about ourselves. You know, what if these things that are impeding us are exactly what we need? Those things that are impeding us are exactly what we need to learn the lesson that we need to learn. So I'm going to flip over the advice card, which is the 6 of Cups. So again, this is for, this is 50-50 reversals, and we have 4 reversals. So it's playing against the odds. 6 of Cups, again, here we have the 6 of Wands, fire and energy. Cups are spirituality and emotion. When we see the 6 of Cups, again, this is about that harmony, that improvement. You know, when things get better, we may have something to offer somebody. You can see, like, we have 2 children here, and one is offering another child a cup. Some people see this as a card of remembrance, like we're actually these children and we're thinking about that good time. But as we look at this spread with everything reversed, sometimes when I'm reading for other people and everything's reversed, I will flip the cards all around to explain things and just say everything's blocked. So what would the advice of a reverse 6 of Cups be? It's when we have that feeling like when we look back at where we were, and maybe even kind of wish that things were the way they were, instead of moving forward. Again, we're talking about the numerology going from 1 to 10. 6 is you're definitely now moving away from where we were, because we've crested that hill emotionally. So what if it's that thing where it's like, we don't want to move forward? You know, we, for whatever reason, may want to stay where we are. Here we have the institution, and things are broke. We're not able to move forward. But we have that realization that it's like, we have to move forward. Things have to change. I have to take this 6 of wands, and I have to turn it around. You know, so that I can move forward. But right now, moving forward just is impeded. But there's something to learn from it. Today is about gratitude and accepting the gratitude that says, it feels like I'm walking through molasses right now, and I'm just not getting to where I need to be. And that's exactly where we need to be. I'm walking through molasses, and I can't get to where I need to be. And that's exactly where I need to be. Because there's something that we're going to learn from it. There's something that we're going to realize that has been a harm to ourselves or others, or has caused problems, or have been this bad habit. So as we're going through the day, this is where we can take that breath and just realize, yes, I feel like I'm moving through molasses. But there's something that I will gain from this. There is something that's going to be a positive. Except that whatever obstacle put in front of us, maybe it's a gift from a higher power that says, you need to slow down and just realize this is where we're supposed to be. And with that, again, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you have an amazing day, an amazing evening if that's where you are in the world right now. Amazing afternoon, amazing everything else. I will see you again on Monday. So take care, enjoy your weekend, and thank you again for watching.